Thank you. That was beautiful. That was our wonderful David Meter on the flute and Corey Williams. Let's give him another. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Fellowship Sunday service this afternoon. To all of you here and all of you watching online as well. We're so happy to have you on this beautiful sunny Sunday. Before we get going, I want to remind everybody that you have a packet, should have had a packet on your chair or near the songbook, near a songbook that might be close by. And in there is a card that's comments and prayer requests. Looks like this. It also has room for information if you would like to receive emails from the fellowship each week that tell you what's going on. But on the back, on the comments and prayer requests, if you want to just fill that out with names or conditions or situations of anyone that or anything that you would like us to pray for later in the service, and then just put that in the basket when it comes around later for the collection. Okay. We're going to be singing our new song today. Also, let's just make sure you should have had two song sheets. One called Opening, and that we asked if you would just pop that right in the front of your songbook.
In front of the table of contents?
Yes, in front of the table of contents.
Oh, you wanted them there?
Yeah.
Oh.
If, either now or anytime during service. We might sing that again, so yeah. So inside, in front of the table of contents, just pop that in. That's the one that we're going to be singing this today. And then the other song sheet, just keep nearby because that's a song that David Meter's going to ask us to sing along with him. Love is all there is.
Yeah, there was only 20.
There were only 20, so you'll have to share. Okay, we'll hear the last pop. And then I'll know we've got it done. Thank you. All right, so if we're going to sing Opening, the one you just put inside, so if you would please stand and sing along with Corey.
All right, with passion, as we see at the top there. I've used that word very intentionally. Passion in two senses. Passion in the sense of singing with emotional energy and conviction, but also in the older sense of being passively open to inspiration, of being a channel for spirit to flow and work. So with passion, in both of those senses, we sing, "This is our opening." We are opening to presence. We are opening to power. We are opening to light and love in this holy hour. We are opening to gratitude. We are opening to grace. We are opening to faith and flow in this sacred space. Our open hearts and minds now to this time of truth we bring in fellowship and freedom in this our opening, in this our opening, this is our opening. Beautiful. It's like you know it already.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. Please be seated. I want to thank Corey again for that beautiful song.
And the Spirit was very kind.
And I'd like to invite you now to begin to relax as we prepare for just a brief opening meditation. I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. And let's take our 3 deep fellowship breaths with an audible ah on the out breath. Breathing in. Breathe in. One more breath in. We bring our full attention to the one loving presence. Divine love, our source, the God of your heart. And we remember that we are each pure spirit, beings of love and light. And we feel the flow of love and well-being that surrounds us and moves through us as us into the world. It's from this space of deep awareness and openness that we see our world and all of the beings that inhabit it as healthy and whole, healed of all wounds. And we witness the shift from fear to love as all awaken to their true nature, one with and unified with divine love. We hold this vision in deep gratitude and appreciation, and affirm that all is truly well. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you so much. And now I will introduce again David Maeder for his first song.
Teacher. If you don't have it, share with somebody. This song is a blessing as we're so many transitions going on right now. It's good to remember that getting old, it's a matter of mind over matter, right? If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. So it's called Love Is All There Is. If you have it, sing along. If not, it's cool too. Just listen. So anyway, oh my goodness. Does anybody have a pair of cheaters I can borrow? I got the wrong prescription. I can't even read this. I want to make sure I get these works right. No, it's okay. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Now, talking about getting old, right?
Nah.
Guess what?
Object lesson.
That doesn't work either. So, I'll struggle through it with these. I'm fine. I'm gonna go for it. Those are great. These are These go with your shirt. She reminds me to try these. Okay. Well, this is stylish. You match my shirt. Very cool. glasses. It's actually better.
Sometimes.
It's okay.
That is
It's all
our
right.
glass house.
Try to practice what we preach.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter if the sky's not blue. It doesn't matter if the sun's not there. It doesn't matter what the time is now. As long as you're in love. It doesn't matter what the people say. It doesn't matter in the end. It doesn't matter if you're all alone. As long as you're in love. Simple story we must tell. Our love is so blissful. There's a wondrous story today. Love is all we need. Doesn't matter if you can't go out. It doesn't matter if you just sit still. It doesn't matter if you wait all day. As long as you're in love. As long as you're in love. The day will come when you pass from the world. It will come when you'll be happy then. Doesn't matter that you're no longer here. You'll be alive elsewhere. The only thing you will know. Love is all you need. Doesn't matter if the sky's not blue. It doesn't matter if the sun's not there. It doesn't matter when the time is now. As long as you're in love. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter in any way. It doesn't matter if you're all alone. As long as you're in love. There's a simple story we must tell. About love so blissful. Such a wondrous story today. Love is all you need. It doesn't matter that you're somewhere else. It doesn't matter that you're somewhere new. It doesn't matter, and you need to know. Love is all you need. It doesn't matter if you can't go out. It doesn't matter if you just sit still. It doesn't matter if you work all day. As long as you're in love. As long as you're in love. As long as you're in love with God.
You did it.
Glasses, schmazzles.
Who needs glasses?
Glasses, schmazzles. You need them.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. We are going to sing a song together, one of our fellowship songs now. So find your songbook again and turn to page 18. It's I Am Responsible. And please stand. And after the song is done, please stay standing and take a few moments to say hello to everyone and for hugs and handshakes.
And remember, this one starts slow, and then each time we repeat it, it picks up tempo. I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve, and everything that seems to happen to me. I ask for and receive as I have asked. I am responsible for what I see and ask for. I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve, and everything that seems to happen to me. I ask for and receive as I have asked. I am responsible for what I see and ask for. One more time. I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience, and I decide upon the goal I would achieve, and everything that seems to happen to me. I ask for and receive as I have asked. I am responsible for what I see and ask for.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, please take a few moments to give each other handshakes and hugs.
There we go. No. This is Julie counting? She counting? Julia? Okay.
Wow, what a nice crowd.
Oh, Mark, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Whoops.
Nice to see you here.
Oh, I know.
See some new faces here. Maybe Kai brought some friends.
I think so.
Yeah. And she brought her friend again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ian. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Nice view.
Thanks again to them. I am happy to introduce our speaker this afternoon, Reverend Kai Sorensen, and I believe it was yesterday that was your birthday, so happy birthday. And I believe he is going to share about a birthday adventure that he went on. So let's give him a warm welcome.
Wow. Almost every seat's taken. That's great. Thank you. I want to start by saying I've never said this, but I think you will all understand it and be able to respond. So peace be with you.
And also with you.
Thank you. Yesterday was my birthday, and I saw that coming a month or so ago, and I asked Mary if it would be okay if I spoke on that day, today, because I had another adventure that I wanted to go to be able to come and talk about it today. So you probably know from other times that I've spoken that I'm a law of attraction guy. And so I tried to go in November to see Esther, who does the Abraham presentations. And I missed it. I just couldn't put it all together in Chicago and get there. And I thought, well, she probably comes back and forth. And so I waited to see what she was going to put out for 2026. And there it was. She's coming to Chicago. 2026, great. I'm going to go see her. When is it? My birthday? It seems like a lot of attraction stuff there. So that's why I'm here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what happened yesterday when I came to listen to her talk. For those of you who don't know a lot about her, the books, they have several of them. I'll show you one. It's called The Vortex, and that's the one I want to talk about today. And their perception of this is that everybody has a vortex. And how we treat the vortex helps us to understand why we're doing things doing and how we could stop doing things doing. So how this works, Jerry and Esther wrote these books together. Jerry was traveling the country in the 60s and the 70s and talking about the law of attraction. He was the main guy in the country. And Edith was his helper. She was the one doing all the finances. And so they got married, and she was with him following around where he was speaking. Well, on one particular night, she was having trouble getting sleep. She was kind of rocking over and back, rolling, and just didn't understand what it was. And she got up in the morning and she asked Jerry about it, and Jerry said, well, they're trying to get to you. And she said, who's trying to get to me? And he said, they are. They are. They want you to be their spokesperson. And she said, I'm no spokesperson for that. I don't even know if I believe in it. Why are they picking me? He says, I don't know. Just ask them. So that's what they did. And so when she comes and speaks to Chicago or on a boat and wherever it is around the world, she comes on stage and introduces herself and says hello to everyone. Around 300 people show up. And she just takes a stance and allows them to come in. And so the presentation, we had about 300 people there yesterday. She talks about that the whole time. And so what she does is, she asks people from the audience to come up and sit down in a chair right in front of her and tell what it is that they're having a challenge with. And so they kind of explain to her what's going on, and then she talks to them about how he's connected to whatever's going on there. So the process was they were going to start at 1 o'clock, and go for an hour and take a break, and then come back another hour, another break, and then finish. So we had 3 different times to listen to her. And what she did was just point around the room and say, well, you come in. And so that person comes and sits in the chair and tells her what her issue is. So the first person that came and sat down in the chair, she worked with that person for 50 minutes. 50 minutes to try to help the woman understand what it was that she was struggling with. Because normally she'll get maybe 5 to 10 minutes with one person and then get another person. So used up pretty much the whole first hour. And people getting restless in the business, in the auditorium. And so it took place. It was fine. It was no big deal. So when I was thinking about what I was talking today, what I wanted to talk about something that is really important for me, and that's the vortex and the Abraham, but also what a lot of people in this group are connected to the Course in Miracles. And so my interest was, gee, there's a combination there, because the Abraham gets the information while she's live, and is talking about that to people in a live place. Course in Miracles is a book. We studied the Course in Miracles because it was downloaded for someone. She's downloading for people. So the two damn things come together. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So I'm going to start with a card that they handed out at the presentation. And on this card it shows Abraham Hicks publications and where she's going to be at the workshops. So they had those all over at the Chicago event. On the other side, however, is what is the most important. And what it's called is the emotional guidance scale. Okay? And there are 22 of them. And so what you would do is you would talk to somebody who was on the chair and they were having a struggle, and they would talk about this and talk about that person or this, whatever it was. And then she would try to help the person understand which one of these 22 she's experiencing. And so there's 22 places that they could be emotionally involved. Optimism is the 5th. That's the last optimism. The other 17 are other issues that people have to put up with. And so what they're talking to most of the people are how to move up the ladder. Okay, so anger, for instance, is 17. So if you have a lot of anger, what she tries to do is at least get to 16. See if you can get to 16. And if you can get to 16, maybe you can get to 15. Okay, so that's how she helps the people who come up and sit in the pain. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if you want, I have cards already that I'm going to give from my group on Thursday. They're all going to get a card on my group on Thursday. But we can certainly take a vote of phone. It's got the tissue back there. You can take the issue online. You can get that online for it. Okay, so because I'm mostly law of attraction, I don't know a lot about Course in Miracles. But one thing I do know about Course in Miracles is I'm a teacher. And so the Course in Miracles has a whole book full of things, and then at the end it talks about teachers. And I'm a teacher. And so that's my connection to Course in Miracles. I can go and sit and listen to people talk about issues, but what I'm really concerned about is how I interact with people as a teacher following Course in Miracles. So I wanted to start by how that might connect with law of attraction. So here is what it talks about. Now, Jerry was still alive when they were writing these books, and so he died between that death. So Jerry is asking the question to Edith, who's already got the people in her. Jerry, in the area of government, who do you feel among us is the best qualified to set the standards, terms, and conditions of life for the rest of us? So I thought that would be a good topic to talk about in our paradigm of who's running what. And here's what Abraham says. Your question leads us back to the either mentioned flaw promise that there are right ways to live and wrong ways to live, and therefore your objective as society is to eventually find the right way to live and then to convince all the others to agree and comply with this right way. The diversity of the planet is so tremendous benefit, because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacence and endlessness. Let us carry the flawed premise a bit further by pretending that your current population were to come into complete agreement with one another. Let us say that by persuasion or coercion, you came to a worldwide consensus on the proper way to live. Sounds pretty good. But new babies are being born every day from their powerful, non-physical vantage points of understanding. And they are seeking diversity. It is such a perfect process where a small portion is coming into the environment through birth and a small portion leaving by death, while the largest part of the populations remains, providing you with both continuity and stability. As individuals living life, you are individually, but not collectively, making constant vibrational requests about an improved life, upon your planet. And there's no possible way that you can be individually or collectively cease the offering of those vibrational requests. And the response, universe steadily depends to those requests. That stable central part of our population that we were just speaking of usually stubbornly holds to its limited beliefs and attention to what is, when prevents from being received the immediate benefit of the improvement it is seeking. But then the old and therefore more set in their ways among you die, while the open and eager ones are born. And so, life continues to improve in response to the asking that life summons for you. There are many who would argue that there are ideologies that are more conducive to a better life, and that even with those ideologies, there are some who are better suited to lead and guide and make laws and decide that is a better approach to life, and that all the molding of the clay of your livers is pleasurable and satisfying. But there's something very much larger than that happening on your planet. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity, just as you knew you would. Constantly asking for improvements and thereby setting up for the next generation. that improvised life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. So the answer to your question, who among us is the best qualified to set the standards, terms, and conditions of life for all the rest of us? No one is more qualified than you. You are the ones. I am one. No one is more qualified than you to set the standards for you. But there's nothing to worry about because you cannot cease making your requests and Source never ceases answering them. And when you, right here, right now, no longer offer resistance to what you are asking for, it will reveal itself to you, life experience, immediately. So you're all responsible, including me. And that's how we can make this better world. Gee, let's see what the Course in Miracles says. Let's just take a peek at that. Okay, let's see. In the back of the book. You know, that's where they put the teachers in the back of the book. So number 15 on Manual of Teachers. How many teachers of God are needed to save the world? That's the question. The answer to this question is one. One holy, perfect teacher whose learnings is complete suffices. This one sanctioned and redeemed becomes the self who is the Son of God. He who was always Holy Spirit now no longer sees himself as a body or even as in a body. Therefore, he is limitless. And being limitless, his thoughts are joined with God's forever and ever. His perception of himself is based upon God's judgment, not his own. Thus does he share God's will and bring his thoughts to still deluded minds. He is forever one because he is of God, created him. And he accepted Christ and he is saved. So we have two books. You would normally on a bookshelf say, I'm going to tell you the same thing. And that's what I'm here to tell you today. So, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today, and I want to just honor some of the speakers that I've heard here in the last couple of months. Susan, you did a really nice job. Bill, where are you? He was here. Yeah, Bill gave us a really powerful one. Mary's given us a couple one, and the one that was supposedly important for me was the walks to Washington. And so they were making a difference, just picking up and walking. That's all you have to do is pick up and go someplace where you can make a difference. Some say. One more thing. Thank him. I asked him to come and do it today for me because I knew how good he was.
All right, thank you, Kai, for your words of wisdom and inspiration. We love you so much. Let's sing Our Thoughts or Prayers, page 35. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Take charge of what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
It's 444 too.
That's one of my numbers.
Now's the time in our service when I really want to invite all of us to fill our hearts up with gratitude. Gratitude and appreciation for all of the gifts and blessings in our lives. So many all around us. So many here today with each other in this beautiful place with all of us bringing our loving energy together. And we each thank each other, each one of us thanks each other for the contributions that you make that help us continue on as the fellowship and having these wonderful services each Sunday. John and Nancy will pass the basket back and forth. Please put your donation and your prayer card in the basket as it comes along. And Corey will guide us in I Am Grateful.
Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful.
Now, if you would please pull out your bulletins. And in the middle of the bulletin is the blessing of our tithes and offerings. Please read with me. The light of divine love shines eternally, blessing and multiplying our tithes and offerings. I joyously give, knowing I always have enough to share and to spare. Thank you so much for your generosity. And now if you would take another moment, close your eyes and go within again as we remember all those named in the basket today. All those who are dear to us, situations and conditions that we would like to ask for prayer for. And let us all envision together, hand in hand, providing a big, powerful circle of love around all those in the basket today. Extending our unconditional love. Extending our affirmative prayer that everyone will find what they need. Love will come to them. Clarity, wisdom, the solution to all their needs. It will come to them as they open their hearts to receive it. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you so much. And now we have another wonderful song from David.
is lately, you know, got to give up this idea of perfection, that our best is good enough. And what really matters is the love that we have behind what we're doing, not perfection. This is a song, this is an original song that I don't believe I played here before. It's great because writing for me is getting in touch with almost like my higher self, like I'll get these lyrics that tend to unfold over the years, and I look back and go, whoa, that was prophetic, you know? I feel like old blind Bartimaeus up here. So this tune, there we go, is about the ascension process. You know, it's always unfamiliar territory if you're taking it seriously. In that it's hitting up against new things and unfamiliar territory, and letting your heart be your guide, basically. And I think many of us, and I think even collectively, we're at a place where it's like having a foot in two worlds. There's the old world is acting up, and the new one is in our hearts and our minds, and we can feel it in the spring, and this harmony, this beauty, and this oneness that we're beginning to realize. And it's a sense of coming home. That's what the song is called, Coming Home. Hard days lead me to soft nights, cold air lingering long. My prayer rise on a dark night, leave the porch light on. I'm coming home. Old ways, so few of them useful. Reaction from a habit of mine. Two paths, mine down from the hillside. Take the one I better know. Path that leads me home.
it's been such a wonderful service. I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you for our wonderful music, David, beautiful, and Corey, thank you so much. Thank you, Kai, for reminding us about the law of attraction. Thank you so much. And I have a few announcements here for you today. The Peace Education Center is holding an event called Mother's Day for Peace. And they're an affiliate of ours, and so we want to make sure that you're aware of it. It's Friday, May 1st from 7 to 9. Also sponsored by the Refugee Development Center. There will be music and snacks. It's held at the Allen Street Market Center. And I would just check at the Peace Education Center website or on Facebook if you'd like more details. But I think it sounds like a really wonderful event. Mother's Day for Peace.
This Friday.
This Friday, yes. Healing Movements yoga class with Reverend Julie every Monday at 4 p.m. A Course in Miracles every Wednesday at 6:30 here in this building. Also the first Saturday of each month. Next one coming up is May 2nd at 2 p.m. All of these are here in the building. Death Cafe discussion Saturday, May 16th at 2 p.m. Waldemar Walk, yes. First Sunday, May 3rd, 12:30 p.m. with our Reverend Sue Quinn. And something I really want for you all to get on your calendars, we have organized a fellowship fundraiser concert. We've had a couple over the years, one at Korean Methodist, and also during COVID, we had one on the video. They've been very, very popular, and I think it'll be a fun evening. It's scheduled for Friday, May 15th at 6:30 here in the building. $10 per person, and we have right now 9 of our musicians and vocalists, our fellowship musicians and vocalists that we're, know about and love their music, and they're all volunteering their time and talent to come and do a concert for us all. So please mark your calendar. It's a great opportunity to invite a friend or two to come along and have a really fun evening and support the fellowship. I also want to mention that I'm going to be leaving on Tuesday for a couple of weeks to visit my daughter, so I will miss you for the next couple of weeks coming up here, and I'll probably check in on Sundays on this live stream. But I know all will be well, and hopefully I'll come back with some stories, as I usually do. And I'd also like for you to reminder to join us for potluck after we're done here. So now we're going to make a big, beautiful peace circle today, and we'll say our closing blessing. The words are on the back of the bulletin if you're not familiar.
Okay.
There's some room over here.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take,
Let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God is within us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And that's the truth.